Well, it is about time. Clusterfuck is here for Complex Doom for a public release. Hello everyone, I'm Sammy DJ, and I'm just going to be doing this little video right here just to check out Clusterfuck. This is my first testing of it ever, okay? I've played Complex Doom, of course. I've played Legendary Complex add-on, Dusted add-on, pretty much all of that stuff. But what Clusterfuck is, if you've never heard of it before, is it's kind of a Complex Doom mod pack where it combines all of these add-ons together. Basically, a Clusterfuck, as where the name comes from. So I did do a live commentary version of this gameplay you see here, but I wasn't really impressed with it. I didn't know what I was doing. You know, I was just playing around with it. I go through pretty much every weapon and just test them out, just right off the bat, you know, get a feel for it, because I think in my next Let's Play I'm gonna actually be using this mod here. I'm not sure what WOD pack yet, but we'll have to find out. So I'm just gonna be going through each of the weapons, just playing around. I'll tell you my thoughts on everything so far. I did hear about some rumors about some bugs that this mod has been having. I think some of the links have gotten removed somewhere. I'm not sure for certain. I just know on some of the discords I've been hearing some things here and there. So who knows? There might be some issues, but I haven't faced any personally yet. This has been running fine. I probably wouldn't even realize the issues if they were happening to me. I probably wouldn't realize what they are. Something about with spawning presets, or I'm not very certain. Okay, so I couldn't find an official list of all the weapons. I do go through them here in this video, but I will just tell you my thoughts on each one, I guess. So right now this is, I believe it's the Legendary Revolver. I'm sorry if I butcher any of the names here because I don't actually know what all of them are called. It sounds like an op, packs a lot of punch, good rate of fire, just tears right through them. I'm gonna have a lot of fun with that. And this is a legendary double barrel shotgun, the legendary super shotgun, I believe. You know, you can fire both barrels, fire one barrel. And then they have the auto shotgun variants, but there's actually two different legendary auto shotguns. I didn't know the difference. I believe one is more powerful than the other. Well, actually three total. But that's what kind of confused me. They'd have 2 or 3 versions of the same legendary weapon, and they all look amazing. They all have their own sounds. I think just they might be tiers of each other. One's more powerful than the other. This one's really cool. This one looked more like a grenade launcher. I mean, it still fired in a scatter, but that's how it felt like. And this one as well, kind of like a shotgun minigun combination. Packs a lot of punch. And then we have explosive super shotguns just like that. Similar to the explosive shotgun we're already familiar with right here, except for that one was a double barrel and this one's a pump variant. And then your normal shotgun, standard hexa shotgun, quad barrel shotgun, super shotgun, etc. Okay, now I move on to the assault rifles. Of course, there's another variant of just the legendary automatic rifle. I don't exactly know the name of it, but you see it's a red one. The default one is the blue, but see, and then we have the yellow one. I think they're just different tiers of each other. Just one's more powerful than the other, because I couldn't tell what's very different. This one is cool. It's a gold AK from the looks of it. Also, you know, automatic rifle, packs a lot of punch, you know, since it's a legendary, but it won't be much help against the legendary monsters themselves, unfortunately. This one is gnarly. I mean, it's like a minigun variant, but it's just so meaty and just tears them right apart. I'm not sure if this is a legendary variant, but I'm gonna have a lot of fun trying all these out in my next Let's Play. Explosive assault rifle, also very, very cool. Here we go, watch it just tear apart the M. So it actually, the left mouse button is a single shot and the right mouse button does a burst fire mode. So, and then we have the explosive minigun, like we're familiar with, carried by the man cubis tanks, MP40, regular assault rifle, and back to the legendary. So that's all of those weapons right now. Now we're gonna move on to the grenade launchers. Variant of the semi-automatic grenade launcher, except for this one is a little bit more interesting. It has 3 different fire modes. It actually has a lock-on homing. It has lasers, and then I believe I gotta check what the other one is. I'll see it in a second here. It's the most powerful variant. If you watch it here, it just goes everywhere. It's like a scatter beam. And then there's 2 or 3 variants of that again. I believe just one's a little bit more powerful than the other. We've seen the other variants of those. Blow myself up here, a little bit stupid. I'm just messing around it. I don't quite know how all these weapons work, but that is a badass weapon. It has 2 fire modes. One of them is a big charge up, like the one that killed us. This seems to be one of the most powerful rocket launchers as far as I've seen. Oh, this one is amazing. It's a minigun that fires rockets. I don't know how better you can get. The right mouse button fires grenades, the left mouse button fires rockets. So that's quite cool, and that will be so much fun. You gotta be careful about chewing up ammo with that though. This one's a little interesting. It's like fire rockets. I think they scatter a little bit. And this one is the mine launcher. So if you see here, it launches proximity mines, which can be detonated with the alternate mouse button. So in my case, right mouse button, I'm gonna put down a little trap here for the imps. And what's really cool as well, it's using the grenade launcher sound resources from Quake, which just sound beautiful in my opinion. This is like some sort of beetle bug thing. You juice it up, and I'm not sure exactly what it is, but it packs a pretty good punch. This one here isn't just your standard grenade launcher, despite what it might look like. It shot some weird acid slime thing there. And then there was one last rocket launcher I was playing around with before it switched me over to one of the Demon Summoner spell books. So that I'll have to definitely check more out in the future. Here we go. Now we're getting into the laser and plasma category of weapons. Just the other variants of the Demon Tech rifles. Some of the models look super sick and they seem very powerful. I believe these are all just variants of the legendary Demon Tech rifle. This one, crossbow, except for it has a little bit of a spin on it. It basically incinerates them. Quite nice. Packs a good punch. I want to try it out on some of the meteor monsters in the future. Now this is from the looks of it, a legendary railgun. The railgun is one of my favorite weapons, and this is no joke. I'd love to see the effect it has on a cyber demon in the future. See what we can do with that guy. Here we are, I just switched up the level so I could get a couple of hits on. Of course, tears apart the regular zombie men in one shot. I tried to get some 360 quick scopes in there, but I wasn't very successful. Another kind of variant, I really like the sprite for this one. It's looks like a railgun variant, but it's built off of the plasma gun model, which is quite nice. Gatling laser, of course, just like a laser minigun, plasma minigun, however you might call it, packs a punch. Pretty much all these laser weapons do. They're very satisfying to use. I usually avoid using them in my normal Let's Plays just because of the ammo consumption, and it's hard to find, unfortunately. This one seems to scatter everywhere, which is quite nice. Visually, very pleasing. After this one, we got a little bit of a flamethrower here. It's kind of like a flame cannon. If you ever play Fallout, for example, the incinerator reminds me of that a lot, where it shoots fireballs. Freeze ray gun, we've seen that before. Plasma gun, again. Back to the Demon Tech rifles. Now, where the fun begins, the super weapons. Okay, I don't know what any of these are called, unfortunately. I'll just show you what they do. A lot of fucking damage. Just, it makes me hard, like, on the inside, because these are just so amazing. This one looks so fancy. There's just fans moving on it or something. I don't even know. Anyways, I hear some imps down here, so I want to try to get a little shot through this hole, and we'll get to see what this thing does. Kind of like a BFG, except for with a little bit more flair to it, I'd say. Maybe this is a legendary BFG type weapon. I'm not sure. This one as well lights up the whole wall. Super cool effect. Ice spikes everywhere. We can clip through them, unfortunately, and then those blow up. So I'd love to see an effect that has on a crowd of Zeds. The crowd control must be amazing. And then the D1000 BFG variant, again, this one has a purple effect. Looks very pretty. Just gorgeous, gorgeous weapon. Again, a few other BFG variants. This one is a blue one, which is quite interesting. I thought it was going to have to do with something like icy, or I'm not quite sure, but it packed a good amount of punch, and it didn't self-damage me much at all, so that was quite nice. And this must be one of the more demon tech weapons, which look quite badass. And I believe they also pack a good punch. Another just simple BFG variant, quick shooting, not too much going on there. Now for the final couple of weapons here, just another quick fire BFG variant. Just cool model, cool effect, just pretty satisfying to use. I liked it. I like it. And one more here, another kind of BFG inspired weapon. Except for this one creates particle effects that just go everywhere, and I believe those damage anything in sight. So that's quite nice. Good for crowd control probably. Crowded room. Its alternate fire just spews the effects without actually firing the main payload of the weapon. So that's very cool. And then this, just to finish things off, big ass cannon. So there actually was a couple more guns that I did not notice, and I'll show you here in the end in these end clips, but I just thought I'd take a chance to talk to you guys. Let me know if you enjoyed this. I just want to make a quick video addressing my thoughts on Clusterfuck so far, and I will be doing a Let's Play in the future with all of these mods enabled. Let me know what you think of this as well, and I hope you enjoyed. I'm Sammy DJ, and I will see you guys in the next video. If you liked this one, let me know in the comments, leave a like, check out my other Do Mods playlist where I do a few different mod talks, and etc. Thank you all. I will see you later. Bye bye.